I'm speaking today with Carolyn Fitton, marketing for SAP's mobile platform. Carolyn, it's great to talk with you.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
So tell me about the new SAP mobile platform 3.0.
So today, this morning on the news, we announced SAP Mobile Platform 3.0. It's the industry's first open, standards-based, fully unified mobile application development platform.
Very cool. And you want to tell me a little bit about what's included in the platform?
For sure. So it is an integration of existing mobile assets that SAP has either acquired or had in its portfolio for a while. It includes Sybase, Cyclo, as well as SAP's investments in middleware technologies or connections like NetWeaver Gateway, bringing it together to be that unified application that our customers can use to connect to SAP and non-SAP backends for enterprise applications for employees or consumer applications for anything from banking to shopping.
So what do you think is the biggest win for developers with the new platform?
Developers have a really amazing set of tools available to them, and we've actually opened up the application platform to be able to support the latest technologies. There's one specific application architecture that we are launching with 3.0. It's called Capsule, and actually based on Apache Cordova. So anyone who's been playing around with an HTML5 type technology like jQuery, or they've built something in PhoneGap, they actually can take that into the platform, utilize all of our enterprise-grade services, and then deploy it out to employees and either customers, consumers, without having to do a lot of rework. So they really can leverage their existing code or the existing projects they've done, but take the new features or the new application services that we offer with 3.0.
And with those upgrade paths, have you done any kind of benchmarking in terms of how long it takes to kind of convert existing applications?
Yeah, we've actually already had some customers in ramp up. We've started some of our workshop programs with them, and we've had a few that have successfully migrated from Sybase and from Cyclo over the past few months. We're continuing to do that throughout the end of the year, and we had really positive feedback of customers, particularly who were using maybe a Cyclo agent tree application that was a proprietary technology in the past. By bringing that into the mobile platform, they've been able to leverage different skill sets of developer individuals or IT individuals in their organizations. It's actually taken their application to the next level in terms of usability, adding different features, because it is more open now.
So talk a little bit about developer involvement in the creation of the 3.0 platform.
For sure. So in March, we have a big event with SAP. It's called DCOM, Developer Kickoff Meeting. And what we do there is we put all of the new ideas out on the table. And so we recruited over 300 developers and IT individuals to give us feedback. How do they approach mobile development projects? We really wanted to know how they've developed applications in the past, what SAP technologies they've used, why they haven't used other technologies. And it was really interesting to see that they really wanted to see something that was open, based on standards and new standards like HTML5, but in a context where they can decide what's the best application architecture for the end user. So if it's a consumer or it's an employee, and before they didn't have those options. So that's one of the major pieces of feedback that we found. And then just being able to connect with non-SAP and SAP backends and make it in a multi-channel environment, so it can be consumed across anything from a smartphone to a desktop to a tablet.
What do you see as the kind of the biggest win now is having this platform as a launchpad for the future for what you guys are developing, creating?
I think it definitely is the openness of the platform, being able to broaden our supportability for developers and IT individuals. We see a lot of mobile developers coming out of college knowing OData, and that's something that we haven't offered before. And we're actually bridging the gap between your traditional SAP developer who knows the systems and knows how to make the connection to the data, and we're connecting them to someone who's really been trained and educated to develop it for an amazing user experience. And bringing those two things together is what's so exciting for me and for a lot of our customers, is because not only do they get that amazing experience, but it's enterprise grade.
And OData, is that like O Canada?
It's not like GoCanada, but it's an incredible community. You can look online, just search OData, and you'll see different projects. It can be applied to mobile and to a bunch of different areas, and it's great to have our team supporting it now and to being part of that initiative as we move forward and as mobile is adopted more and more into organizations.
So what do you see as the coolest feature? What do you like best about the new platform?
I think the fact that we've really stepped up and taken part in supporting the Apache Cordova project, being one of the fastest development technologies. We have an option to use that, and we've called it Capsule within SAP mobile platform. And so if you've already built an app with PhoneGap, you actually just take it, throw it into the mobile platform, and you can reuse that application. But we actually have a list of our own services that can be added on. So you could take an application that may have only had certain functionality and very simply inject the SAP services into it so that that application just doesn't become a simple use case. If you've been meaning to add something like geolocations or logging and traceability, some of those enterprise grade features that you didn't have before, you have the option to do that while not having to rewrite all the code or the entire logic behind the application.
Cool, pretty slick stuff. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.